We're not close to a solution. Things are bad and they're going in the wrong direction. Every day, it's even worse than the previous day. And you are amazed, even though you're immersed in that reality, at how much people have become used to violence, have become used to not seeing Palestinians as human beings, not caring about their fatalities, of course not caring about their freedom, and so on and so forth. It's a very long way out of that reality, and it's going to be extremely difficult. And I don't see an end in sight in the near future, especially also when the international context is what it is. At the same time, I know with all of my heart that these kind of injustices eventually are rejected by the moral conscience of humanity, and that these kinds of injustices do not last forever. And the day will come in which, under one political arrangement or another, we will all live in freedom, in dignity, and human rights.
And the solution you see in being able to live there, what you see as the peaceful solution?
We don't go there. From a human rights perspective, you can have 5 states that deliver full rights to everyone, and that's okay. You can have 2 states that don't do that. So I don't see a human rights prerogative for opting for that solution or another solution. And in many ways, actually, that conversation about 2 states and you're for it or not and so on, it's a distraction from the actual reality. There are no serious negotiations right now. Negotiations are often used as an excuse. Don't talk about human rights right now. They should take the back seat. We're negotiating. Don't interrupt. Don't disrupt this successful process.
The U.S. just closed the PLO mission in Washington.
And further examples of that. And it's like, it's a point that at this point in time, you're not making on like year 3 of peace negotiations. We're making this point on year 25 of peace negotiations. And in the meantime, we can see how many more fatalities, how much more impunity, how many more settlements, how many more people that have been displaced, and so on and so forth. So I think from Israel's perspective, if it would have been smart in that context, why not continue negotiating for the next 50 years? What's the problem? We're negotiating, don't pressure us. And in the meantime, we are already dictating the future, advancing our occupation project at the expense of the rights of Palestinians, and getting away with it with no international consequences.